So you're a boater, but you want to be really close to Key West, the downtown area, and being able to access those wonderful bars and restaurants. Right now, we're in Big Coppitt Key. Big Coppitt Key is one of my favorite keys. We have close proximity to Key West, and if you want to go out in the ocean or have your boat in the backyard, you can zip right out. You can go down the canal, and then Snipes Key is right over there, and then you can go around to the Atlantic side and enjoy the beautiful reefs and the wonderful fishing out there. In case we've never met before, my name is Solaris Gregory. I'm also a licensed realtor here at Expert Realty. I help people buy, sell, relocate, and invest in this wonderful island and the lower Florida Keys. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I make videos every week of what it's like to live, work, and play here. And my wife Marcella and our daughter Venice and our puppy Honey, we love it, this island lifestyle. So in Big Coppitt Key, and you have Geiger Key right here, one of the things that I do love about it is you don't actually have to go to Key West to have some really good restaurants. We're here at Geiger Key Marina. This is one of my favorite restaurants. Sometimes I'll just drive up from Key West to enjoy this wonderful restaurant. You also have Babalu's, which is in this area. And then at Geiger Key Marina, you have a bunch of water activities that you can do. They have paddle boards that you can rent and kayaks as well. And they also do dive tours. So the house is in Big Coppitt Key. You're about 10 minutes away from Key West. I also included Geiger Key in that area. It's right on the other side of the highway there. There's a couple of good restaurants there, and then you have access to all those great restaurants that are right over on Stock Island. There's tons of restaurants that I go to eat there all the time. You have quick access also to Snipes Keys and Marvin Key. Also, you can zip out to the Atlantic really easy if you want to do some nice deep water fishing. If you happen to have kids, you can zip into town and take them to any of those schools that are in town. You can also access Sugarloaf Middle School, which is a great school as well, and in the high schools right in Key West. Most of the houses there are built to withstand the strongest hurricanes, which is really good. A lot of them are CBS construction as well. The houses in Big Coppitt Key, you're looking at about $800,000 to about $4.5 million. So how Big Coppitt would compare to Key West, you have a little bit more of nature-oriented lifestyle. You're going to be wanting to be going out on water a lot, but have that quick access to Key West. Now, when you're living up in Big Coppitt Key, you don't have to worry about all the craziness of downtown, but you have access to it very quickly. One of the things I love about Big Coppitt Key is having your boat in the canal behind your house is one of the greatest experiences if you want to be able to going out on water a lot. If you're planning on renting your Big Coppitt Key house, it will rent very well, especially if you have a pool. If you're on a canal and have a pool, that's great because you'll be able to rent it to boaters or people just coming down to enjoy the wonderful weather but have that access of Duval Street really easily. The lifestyle of living in Big Coppitt Key is a very quiet, tranquil environment, great for families or retirees or even investment properties. In Big Coppitt Key, there is no HOA and there's also no state income tax, which is really beneficial to a lot of people. So definitely the type of person that is going to want to buy a house in Big Coppitt Key. If you want to be going out on the water quite often and enjoying a lot of fishing and sandbar experiences. Also, if you want to be able to come into town very easily. Big Coppitt Key compared to Key Haven is quite a bit more expensive and you're only 5 minutes further up the road from Key West. A lot of the houses in Big Coppitt Key have wonderful sunset views, and that's a great advantage to that area as well. The people that live in Big Coppitt Key tend to be, a lot of people have second homes there. A lot of people live there year round and have families. There isn't any kind of crime or anything going on there as well. I would say one of the advantages and disadvantages of living in Big Coppitt Key, you are away from the hustle and bustle of Key West and all the busyness, but that could be a very big advantage also if you want to have that more of a laid-back, tranquil lifestyle. I think Big Coppitt Key is one of the best great bang for your buck neighborhoods because you're going to be able to have that wonderful boating experience and have access to Key West. If you are living further up the Keys, it does take you quite a bit longer to get into town. So it's definitely an advantage being very close to Key West and all of the shopping and grocery stores as well. Big Coppitt Key is a great option if you are a little bit more on a budget and want to enjoy that Keys living. As far as an investment goes, you're looking at about 4 to 6% return on your investment per year. Now, if you are planning on renting your house out in Big Coppitt Key, you have to rent it for 30 days or more at a time. Some of the things that you might want to consider when purchasing a house there is if it's raised up, I would prefer having a house that's raised up, and that'll protect you from flooding. And also, if it has window coverings screen, so it protects you from the storms as well. As much as I love living in Key West and being able to get around town really easy to all my different showings, I really miss living up the Keys. Living up the Keys and having your boat in the backyard, in the canal where you can just jump on it and go to the sandbar all the time or go out to the front side and do some fishing. I definitely don't use my boat as much living in Key West and having it in my carport. I did have it at the marina for a little while, but having them put it in all the time, and sometimes we get there too late, they have to wait till the next morning and then they put it up. That was kind of a pain also. But Big Coppitt Key, I think, is a great option. You know, you're 10 minutes away from Key West. It's such a beautiful living lifestyle. And if you agree or have any comments, please make them below. Also, if you're thinking about making a move to Key West, please drop me a line. My contact information is below, along with my calendar. I'll be happy to schedule a Zoom call with you as well. And just keep living that island lifestyle.